What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Broadway Joel. If you'd like to stay up to date with boxing news, please hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. So tomorrow night, we're going to have Terence Crawford versus Shawn Porter. This is a very much anticipated fight. And this is the fight that you have to buy as a boxing fan. If you don't buy this fight, you are not a boxing fan. And I would appreciate it if you guys didn't illegally stream this one. I understand we do get a lot of pay-per-views and sometimes we get some bullshit, like Chris Arreola versus Andy Ruiz or upcoming Charles Martin versus Luis Ortiz. Those are pay-per-view fights. Listen, I'm never going to condone streaming, but if you stream them, I'll turn a blind eye to. This fight tomorrow is not one of those fights, man. Like, Terence Crawford has had trouble getting fighters in the ring with him, and they use the excuse that he's not a draw. The promotion for this fight hasn't been what I think should be, what I think it should be. But this is a great fight between two offensive fighters. So they're going to give you blood and guts. Two gentlemen. Terence Crawford, you've never heard of him about beating his wife. And you never heard him about going to jail or drunk driving. And same thing with Shawn Porter. These are two genuine men. Black men that are doing great positive things in the boxing world. I do not want to see you guys steal from these guys. Look, Terence Crawford, listen, man, this guy's such a good guy outside of the ring and such a badass in the ring. That needs to be rewarded. A lot of people made the excuse that they weren't Andre Ward fan and they didn't buy Andre Ward pay-per-views because he was a boring fighter, although he was a good guy. Terence Crawford is an entertaining fighter that scores knockouts, 9 knockouts in a row, and is a good guy outside of the ring. There's somebody who stood with his wife after he made all those millions. He's not with no Kardashian now. He stood with his wife. Same thing with Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter's made a lot of money. Now he's just recently had a kid. He's married. He's always with his father. Good kid. Well, good guy. He's not a kid. Like, these are two good dudes, man. They deserve every penny they're going to give because they're going to spill their blood on tomorrow night for us. And the undercard is good. You guys know I always call out undercard. I don't give a fuck if I like the main event or not. You heard me call out the Canelo undercard. You know what I'm saying? You heard me talk good about the Tyson Fury Wilder undercard. This undercard is good enough. Good enough. They have Raymond Murataya in the undercard. I'm really high on that kid. That kid is going to be good in the future. And this is his first step-up fight. He's fighting an undefeated fighter on the undercard. This fight is going to be worth your money. And that's why I'm always here to represent the consumer. To tell the consumer, hey, listen, this fight, the undercard is not so good. This fight, it's a big mismatch. This fight is not only not a mismatch, it's two welterweights in their prime. One is going to be a Hall of Famer in Terence Crawford, who was undisputed at 140. And the other one, with a win here, may have an argument for the Hall of Fame. And they're both in their prime. They're both good guys. They're both entertaining fighters. Crawford is a knockout artist, so there's a possibility of a knockout. This is everything boxing fans asked for. We're getting here. So illegally streaming this one won't be good. And I want the numbers to do over 300. 300 is the benchmark for me where I'm like, all right, it was somewhat of a success. But for me, what I wanted to go 400, 450, 500, like that range. That's what I want it to be because I want Terence Crawford to finally get his just due. This is the first time he's stepping up in real competition. His first time he's fighting an elite fighter. He needs our support as fans. And us boxing fans, whether you're a fan of Shawn Porter or Terence Crawford, it doesn't matter. This is going to be a moment in boxing history. Make sure you watch this fight. Make sure you go about it and paying for it the correct way. And I normally don't do this because I understand we're in a pandemic. Some people lost their jobs. Some people's businesses are not doing as well. I understand. But this one, if you're a real boxing fan and you care about the health of the sport, this is a pay-per-view you buy. And I'm demanding that you buy this pay-per-view tomorrow because I'm going to buy it. I'm not illegally streaming anything. I'm buying it. And I'm looking forward to spending my money because I know for a fact I'm going to get my money's worth with the undercard and the main event. But all right, guys, that's my video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you buying it or illegally streaming it. Let me know in the comment section, or if it's not worth your money, because I know it is. I know this pay-per-view is worth your money. But all right, guys, until next time, peace.